What's the motherfucking deal, YouTube? This your boy Lazarian. Please comment, like, and subscribe on this video. I thank everybody who support the channel, who watch my YouTube videos. I really thank you guys so much. Please comment, like, and subscribe on the video, guys. I'm so sorry for this late video. You know, I was out yesterday and I was watching some basketball and went to go watch some basketball games and stuff like that. So sorry about the late video. Anyway, the Houston Rockets get the 10-game home winning streak snapped by a very good team in the Milwaukee Bucks, 116 to 109. It was a great game. It was a hard-fought game last night. The Rockets dominated the first half of the ball game last night. They dominated really the second quarter. At the first, I think it was the first quarter when Austin Rivers hits a three to end the first quarter. And then the second quarter, James Harden hits a three, hits a little step back three. That's his signature move. James Harden is unreal. Guy's just a flat out stud. It's just a flat out beast. Like I say, that guy James Harden is the real deal. But like I say, Milwaukee done a great job. I got to give credit to Milwaukee. They played hard last night. They fought hard. Rockets was up by much as 10. But like I say, Milwaukee Bucks, I thought they done a great job, to be honest, last night of containing James Harden as much as they could, even though he had about like 42 points on them last night. They forced him into 9 turnovers. And like I say, that's the only thing that kills James Harden. If James Harden turned the ball over, they were trying to force him to his right a little bit last night. James Harden didn't want to go there, and they forced him to turn the ball over a lot. 9 turnovers was the key to James Harden. For the Rockets losing the game, James Harden got to learn how to stop playing out of control sometimes. He's got to learn. The only thing about that last minute play, I'm going to get to that in a minute. But like I say, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo, like I say, I'm kind of on and off who I think is the MVP right now. Like I say, I know when the Rockets, when James Harden hits that shot against Golden State, I was a little excited. That's why I said he was the MVP, because, like I say, James Harden is on a rampage. The guy is on the verge of making history, on the verge of being history. He's in the history book. The guy got the first ever 50-point triple-double. The guy got the first ever 60-point triple-double. The guy, I believe this is like his 12th game, 40 or more points. I mean, the guy's just insane. But the Greek Freak last night, 27 to 21, that's a lot of goddamn rebounds, man. Like I say, that guy's unreal. Like, if I had a track team, Giannis, he would be my high jumper and my long jump. That guy from the half court line, 2 steps get him to the basket. The guy's unreal. One play, I think it was in the fourth quarter, when James Harden was helping PJ Tucker on the weak side, and Giannis somehow threw the found Eric Bledsoe cutting into the basket. Clint Capella was right there. That was Clint Capella, man. He got to pick up Eric Bledsoe. He has to see that. And it was a nice cut to the basket by Eric Bledsoe. He found him one-on cutting to the basket, and he ended up getting the layup. And Malcolm Brogdon showed up very good last night. He played very well as well. The guy's been good. The guy is a great defender. He's a great shooter. The guy did it all at Virginia. Sterling Brown, who hit some big threes. He's not known as a three-point shooter, but he hit 3 of them last night. Like I say, Chris Middleton, who's one of the most underrated players in the game. Chris Middleton is a very good player. I really love this Bucks team. This Bucks team, they're a really, really good team. Mike Budenholzer, I love the coach. They're a very good team. I like the addition of George Hill. I told you on this channel, guys, when the Bucks got George Hill, I thought George Hill was gonna be good for him. He has panned out to be well. Ersan Ilyasova is good. Like I say, Brook Lopez is good. The only thing that had to change is you had to get Giannis some shooters around him. He's got a busload of shooters around him, and it's the organization have done a great job of getting shooters around this guy. That way they won't double. He can penetrate to the basket. He can find easy seams through the lane, and that way teams cannot double down on him no more to play him in the paint. He can just kick the ball out and find open shooters. And also you got Chris Middleton, who is 6'9", can create his own shot. I like this Bucks team. They play great defense. Eric Bledsoe, he's a dog on defense. They play great defense. They play physical. They play hard. They're very long. They're long. They're hard to get around. Like I say, the third quarter, the Rockets was up by 10, I believe, at the start of half. It was a flurries of run. The Bucks went on a 10-1 run. The Rockets answered that immediately with a 16-5 run. Then the Bucks finished the third quarter off strong. The key of the game was the 25-2 run by the Milwaukee Bucks. They ended the quarter on a 10-1 run. Then they stretched that out. The only bucket at that span was a PJ Tucker free throw. They stretched that out to a 25-2 run coming out of the fourth quarter. They got about 15, and boy, did James Harden go off. He went off. He started hitting step back jump shots. He set up Clint Capella for an alley-oop. In one alley-oop, in one play, James Harden was so hot that he tried to throw an alley-oop to Clint Capella, and it ended up going in. PJ Tucker couldn't hit an open shot. Gerald Green hits an open three when he was wide open. They cut it within 10. And then after that, the Rockets get down by 4 points, get down by at least 3 points. They get down, I think, 107 to 110. They get down 107 to 110. I didn't like what Harden was doing. It was 2 minutes on the clock, and we get the ball back 4 straight possessions. And you jack up. No, we were down by 4 at this time. We down 106 to 110. That's what it was. I didn't like the possessions Harden was picked up, was in. Like I say, I thought Harden was being a little too selfish. I thought he tried to go for the home run too much, or try to get even closer. It was 2 minutes to go. You should have at least driven the ball to the basket, or at least found an open person. I didn't like what Harden was doing on that play. First play, we got 106 to 110. He turned the ball over. He threw an ill-advised behind the back pass. That's unacceptable. You can't do that. Second play, we get the ball back. He shoots a three, a step back three. Clint Capella, PJ Tucker gets the rebound. He does it again. The third play, we get the ball right back. We get the ball back the third time. He does it again, another shot. Where he could be going to the goal, going to the basket, finding somebody for an even greater shot, or shooting a layup and going to the free throw. The fourth time we get it back, he does the same thing, and then this time Giannis was getting fouled. He made 1 out of 2. Then I think he did it again. I think he did it again. I think he found Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers missed a wide open jump shot and 3-pointer. Like I say, I just didn't like the way James Harden ended the game like that. But he ended the game with 42 points. But I think I give credit to the Milwaukee Bucks. They did a great job of trying to contain James Harden. But like I say, the Rockets are still 23-17. It wasn't the game the Rockets supposed to win. So Rockets fans, don't get all upset about the loss last night. They're still in 6th place. The Rockets still gonna go up to 2nd. It's just a matter of time when they do. Rockets got two games they should win coming up. One tomorrow against the Cleveland Cavaliers. You should get your revenge against that. And I think Saturday or Sunday we at Orlando. So the Rockets should make up for the loss they got last night. Bucks are a very good basketball team. And the Bucks was a better team last night. Let's give them credit. They made James Harden fight hard. They forced him into 9 turnovers. That was the key. And another key was a 25-2 run in the third quarter. And going into the fourth quarter, that was the key. Let's get into the team stats and we'll get the hell up out of here. I'm really sorry, guys. Like I say, for the late video I made, I really apologize. I was going back and forth to basketball games, having a little fun with my coach, Coach Patrick Lindbergh. Shouts out to you, Coach Patrick, for being there for me, taking me out to ball games. 32 out of 85, 37%, 18 threes, 18 out of 48, 37%, 27 out of 32, 84%, 52 rebounds, offensive rebounds, 14, 32 defensive rebounds, assists 19, 4 steals, 7 blocks, 19 turnovers. That's too many. James Harden had 9 of them by itself. That's unacceptable. 21 points off turnovers, fast break points 2, points in the paint 24. Milwaukee 44 out of 91, 48%. They were very good inside the paint. They scored most of their buckets inside, not outside. 8 threes, 29%, 20 out of 24, 83%, 57 rebounds. That's not bad. They didn't get beat bad on the boards. 10 offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, 39, 26 assists, very good ball movement, 11 steals. That's mostly come out James Harden. 5 blocks, 13 turnovers, got more shots, more possessions. Fast break points, 19, 70 points in the paint. The Rockets got their ass scorched inside the paint. Let's get into the box score. We're going to get up out of here. Chris Middleton, 15 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 35 minutes. Giannis, 27 points, 5 assists, 21 rebounds. Just insane. That guy's the MVP right now. It's going back and forth between him and James Harden, but I select Giannis as the MVP. The only reason I selected kind of James Harden because I was so happy the way he hit that shot against Golden State. But other than that, I see Giannis right now. 7 points for Brook Lopez, 3 rebounds and 1 assist. Eric Bledsoe 10, 5 and 4, 28 minutes. Malcolm Brogdon was very good last night. Had a nice little spin move on PJ Tucker going to the rim. Turned it into a layup. 24, 3 and 5. Ilyasova hits a big 3 when we were down 9. He hits a big 3 to put them up 12, 94 to 82. 10 and 7. Tony Snell 4. Brown 13, 4 and 3, and George Hill 6, 2, 3 and 2. PJ Tucker 8, 7 and 8, 43 minutes. Daniel House 3, 1 and 5. Clint Capella 18, 13, very good. James Harden 42, 6 and 11. Austin Rivers very good. By Austin Rivers has been very finished, very good pickup for the Houston Rockets. I've been being so impressed with Austin Rivers' game. 13, 2 and 4, 39 minutes. James Ennis 3, Clark 3, Brandon Knight 3, Gerald Green 16. That's the end of the video, guys. Give me a comment, like, and subscribe what you think about the game last night. The Rockets are still good. We're still in 6th place. The Rockets go to 23 and 17. Milwaukee go to 29 and 11. Very good game by both teams, but Milwaukee was the better team last night. Thought they made James Harden work a lot last night. Comment, like, and subscribe on the video. Tune in as the Rockets play the Cleveland Cavaliers Friday night at the Toyota Center. Thank you, guys. I'm out. Peace.